Hello, everybody, and welcome to the last list video of Spirit Island.
Ever.
For a little bit. We're gonna do more of these, and actually, I've already decided in June, Spirit Island Day is becoming a permanent day until it's like.
Until people stop watching them.
Yeah, or until we can't also make all those videos in addition to all the other videos that we end up making. But I'm enjoying playing Spirit Island and talking about Spirit Island, and today we're continuing with something that we did in Arkham, which is we're going to be making some spirit trios. There's no spirit trios in Arkham unless you count Guiding Spirit and then 2 Geist enemies.
Or you're all playing Calvin, right?
All playing Calvin,
Calvin, Nathaniel, and
Hank. There we go. Okay, Spirit trio. Man, we gotta go back and do that list video.
Or Akachi.
Yeah, or Akachi.
Spirit stuff too.
But this is going to be a team comp of 3 spirits that you can play. If you're playing this with only 2 spirits, just cover, I don't know, maybe the rightmost one could be a good thing. Just put your hand over the rightmost spirit and see how that works for you.
Roll a die. Roll a die.
Yeah, exactly. Just eliminate one
if you're
of them.
playing 2 people, this is actually extra value for you because you get 3 pairings per
trio. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So it's actually 33 for you.
And the reality is of Spirit Island is that we play random comps all the time, and everyone when you play a lot of it, it's just you can try these things out, and then sometimes you find little synergies. But these ones are all kind of themed.
We usually do better than when we try and build synergies.
It is kind of fricked up, isn't it?
Yeah.
That we do better with the random stuff. But
sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go in with our first one here, which is these are all core set spirits with low complexity. So this is a good trio for new players. If it's your first time playing, this is a good one. We have Lightning Swift Strike does insane damage. Vital Strength of the Earth does insane defense. And River Surges in Sunlight does really good control. Is really good at moving stuff around. And that's just a good starting combo if you're just learning the game. Legitimately, this is also probably the least kind of tongue-in-cheek thing that we have here, where some of them are we're not guaranteeing that any of these combos are going to be good or that there's going to be insane strategy that comes with them.
For entertainment purposes only.
It's pretty much, we have some comps here that I think are going to be kind of fun to come with this. Yeah, there's just no guarantees.
Yeah, if you're the one who knows the rules, would recommend you play River Surges in Sunlight.
Yes.
I have taught a number of people to play this game, and I find that the spirits who move things around, they usually struggle with a little bit for the first game, and they do better if they play a damage or defense-oriented spirit.
100%.
So
they're pretty obvious what they do, right?
Yeah. It's like win the game.
Printed on the card.
Yeah, but
number printed on the other card.
Yeah, it's really hard to learn the game mechanics and to also pay attention to how the enemies do their thing.
Yes, yeah. Because Lightning Swift Strike is win the game, Vital Strength of the Earth is not lose the game, and then River Surge and Sunlight is
it's the bridge
control
that gets
the game.
you there.
Yeah, exactly right. And it's low game mechanic, but higher on the actual strategy side. All right, let's go to our next one. And this is the game that Travis and I want to play with Bryn, because we built these and Bryn doesn't know.
Yeah, Bryn doesn't know.
But we have...
So this one's not going to be about killing your Dahan, which is...
Well, yeah.
Bryn, you nailed it. This is the Dahan Defenders. We have Hearth Vigil, Thunder Speaker, and Eyes Watch from the Trees.
You have to play Eyes.
Incorrect.
These are the guys that care about Dahan and are able to basically, as Brent said, not kill Dahan. You actually use the Dahan to do things with.
You make lots of Dahan.
Yeah.
You drag them around the island, and then they kill the invaders for you.
So the kind of tough thing about this one is that while Thunder Speaker has good Dahan damage in here, Eyes from the Watch from the Trees and Hearth Vigil are kind of more on the defensive side. But there are a lot of major powers that capitalize on Dahan's dealing damage. So you're going to want to be sniffing those out because you're a dog. Hearth Vigil, it's a dog. Sniffing it out. No, that's not Hearth Vigil. Those are Eyes. Well, there might be a dog in there. I don't know.
There might be.
But yeah, so you're going to want to sniff out those cards that deal damage through Dahan. It's very nice for them.
Yeah, there's also a small pile of minor powers that care about the number of Dahan. They usually cap the major powers do not. That's what makes them major.
And then also defending and defending high enough that the Dahan fight back is also a viable strategy. So
quite easy with these guys actually.
Yeah, definitely.
Look at that, defend 6, defend 12. Wow.
Wow.
Numbers so big.
What's that guy? What's the Eyes in the Trees? Innate. like a special rule.
Oh, after one of your powers adds defend to a land, you gather Dahan to that land.
That seems. I mean, that
So
makes sense. Yeah,
he helps
yeah.
move him around.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
All right. Next up, what do we got? We got Wounded Waters Bleeding. Okay,
Yeah.
this one might be tricky with that
Might
one
be a
on
little bit
top.
tricky, yeah.
Sorry, am I supposed to guess
Yes.
now? Or?
Yeah.
Yes. Guess what the
Okay,
theme
so
is.
like,
Those guys aren't in.
sorry, I'm looking at that. We got a small pile of guys who haven't been picked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extra information is just
We're also not doubling up.
Yes, there's
yeah,
no
I can-
doubles.
yeah, because I don't think Justin has a second copy.
I could brought mine.
Yeah, could you
could've.
imagine?
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
I think this one's gonna be like spirits who do things that change based on how you choose to play them.
That would have been a good one.
What are you showing the next one? Because it's gonna make it pretty obvious.
Oh, it's Beastman.
It's animals. Yeah.
Animals,
Yeah. No, that one was a tough one to be on top because that one, like this one was like just like I guess this one also does animals, but
Sharp
sharp.
Dahan, but yeah.
Sharp Fangs Behind the Leaves, Many Minds moves as one is the two that we majorly bring when we're like we're gonna be animals.
Yeah.
And then normally Birdman, which we also call Many Minds move as one is
Harvey Birdman.
yeah, sometimes called Birdman. Birdman rather.
Yeah.
And that means that we usually bring another bird with this comp as just to,
Yeah.
kind of work with it. But whenever we do animals, Sharp Fangs Behind the Leaves and Many Minds move as one are like always there. So that's like a pretty alright 2-player animal combination. And if you need a third, Wounded Waters Bleeding is interacting with animals, especially on one of his modes
Yeah,
when
if
he
you
shifts
hard
into
line
it.
into the animal one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for
as you
this one, if you're
expect.
gonna play it as a duo, I would not recommend playing Sharp Fangs without Many Minds. Many Minds is fine by itself. It's a fine spirit, just like a little bit mechanically complex.
Yeah.
Because you have a lot more extra pieces that you care about where they are on the board.
Yes. Another recommendation is if you're playing the animal ones, you're going to want to play with events if you don't, because that's where a lot of animal payoff can live in the form of sometimes killing your animals, but also your animals dealing a lot of damage as
Yeah,
well.
sometimes your animals just explode, but they
They'll usually take a town or something with them.
yeah.
So yeah. We like doing this one when someone just is doing animal stuff is always a good time.
Yeah.
All right. This next one.
We see him there.
No.
That would be fun.
Just lock him in there. All right. So this next one we have on top is Breathe Darkness Down Your
Breath
Spine.
of Darkness.
This one's gonna be like Scary Boys.
Yes, it is the Fear Fellas.
That's a good name, yeah.
They make Fear.
They do make fear, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. Like that's like honestly, when we were building this one, Travis said like you're probably gonna lose with this comp.
So these guys don't do anything.
I mean, you're definitely pretty hard line on the fear deck will provide.
Yes, yeah, and then also
And
like
sometimes it will.
Yeah,
Sometimes
this
it will,
guy
but not every time.
Can't kill, like, Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares can't kill invaders.
this guy doesn't
Shroud
want
of
to.
Silence doesn't want to. And
Yeah.
Breath of Darkness down your spine wants to just abduct them. And he'll downgrade them, but, like,
Yeah, there's not really like a good way to eliminate, but maybe if you can just like out fear the game, maybe
Yeah,
that
you
like
might- you
is
might be
enough.
able to.
You know,
Yeah.
because I mean like the
Speed
Bringer of
Racer.
Dreams of Nightmares has a lot of control because while you don't kill them, you do like I believe you push them right
Yeah, you push them instead of them
when you
dying.
would and like you generate fear. So like there is a lot of way that you can exploit in that. And I mean, also Breath of Darkness and Shroud of Mist. While Breath of Darkness doesn't get into the major powers, what's a Breath's power thing?
So this
like?
guy
Yeah, I can
with
get
the
into
lantern
majors.
is part of the spirit, right?
Yes, yeah,
It's like the anglerfish lure.
100%.
Like,
yeah.
this guy has a lantern, you should come hang out with him. And then they push you in the van and
That's it.
that's
You're
it.
gone.
It's
They never
over.
see you
They
again.
take you to a secondary location.
Well, it's probably like the guy that you
over.
start with in the void.
No. This guy's part of the spirit.
Anglerfish.
Okay.
I like that theory. I like that theory.
Probably.
It is more
like-
fun than it being just like visual
Just like a
representation of that,
guy.
but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's always interesting, especially on the higher difficulties, where fear people, you never want them, right? But then you bring one, like when you brought a fear guy and we like got through the fear deck so much quicker,
It's
you
kinda like,
miss
holy
them
shit.
afterwards, right? So
Yeah.
I'm curious how like a full fear team would do, because we've never really, the only like team comps that we've done as a group is usually animals, and then we just like stop there. We're just like animals. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to build a team comp because most of the time we just play like a guy that we think is new or we're playing random spirits. So
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, that's kind of the hope of more Spirit Island content, is that eventually, as you said, we'll have to do some sort of weird challenge run, because that's usually what ends up happening.
Yep.
If we ever beat Habsburg and England 6, that is. And right now, Outlook not good.
Outlook's not good, no, but we will.
Yeah. All right, this next one, it's a tough one on top.
No way you're going to get this
from this one, that's a tough one on top. It is Sunbright Whirlwind, otherwise known as Suncat, otherwise known as Russell.
Yeah, so these guys are just all going to be like yellow.
Oh, that's a good guess, but no, it is...
Got him. No chance.
Do you think you know what this one is now, Bryn? When you say, we call this one Inside, Outside, and the Mover.
Yeah.
So with this one, we've actually done this before. Not so much with Sunbright Whirlwind, but we've...
Lure of Deep Wilderness, because that guy is sometimes a little suspect.
No, he's good.
But no, you and I have done one, Bryn, where it's like you were like, I'm the ocean, and then you'll be like, and I'm gonna be Hypnotoad, and then the idea was that we have a master of the inside of the island and a master of the outside of the island, and then it doesn't matter what Travis does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it turns out it does.
It does, but that's
it
why.
turns out that we need Travis to do everything. So.
But that's why you have the control, and Suncat has really good control, because then you can just push people exactly where you want them, which is usually into the mouth of the ocean.
Yes.
Or into the
party.
rave pit.
Yeah.
Yes, into the yeah.
Woo.
Great one. Yeah, this one is this one's
That
just,
was like actually kind of strategic, but
yes, but is it good? Again, we're not promising if it's good. We're just here to
Not here to answer that question.
we're just here to give you 11 spirit trios without using any cross between the trios.
yeah.
All right, we got
This one's gonna be somehow weirdly Kevin Bacon themed.
This guy does kind of look like a bacon.
what is it's a tremor reference, but no.
I think they call them graboids.
Oh yeah, this one's just a
This one is
DPS.
kind of a Kevin Bacon reference.
Is it?
Is a tremor not an earthquake?
Oh, no. Oh, yes, but
It's like a
no.
small
It is
earthquake.
for like the first act of the movie, and then it's like, oh, it's worms. Yeah,
okay.
and it's in the desert, so really this is actually just the Tremors one where there's a sun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Tremors team.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this was just damage.
yeah. Big damage. Like with Fear, if you just like go hard on,
It's a way to win.
yeah, it's just like outrace the game. Just try to beat it before it beats you. Spoiler alert: we don't have like a major. Actually, maybe we do have a major defend team. Maybe we do.
Maybe we do.
Maybe we do have one coming right up with this one. I didn't Bryn guess this one, but that's okay.
That's okay. I don't think he would get it. This is. What do you think the theme behind these three is, Bryn?
Well, I mean, at least two of them can probably kill Dahan, right?
I will say we do not have a group that has just killed the
We
Han.
didn't do that one, Bryn. No.
No, that we missed that one. That one would have been good.
Yeah, anyway, don't kill all your Dahan. You need at least one of them to be alive.
No, these guys
Whole
were
thing.
growth.
Yeah, they all use the overgrowth token.
Okay.
And they also kind of, the Ember-Eyed Behemoth, he can be pretty mobile, I believe. Like, he's slow, but he's, like, big and heavy.
These two, Ember-Eyed Behemoth and Keeper of the Forbidden Wilds, can both be very mobile if you're putting lots of growth down. Behemoth just is, and then this guy can put his presence quite far out if there's growth there, up to 3-way.
Yeah.
And then
He's really tough to play when you forget to use his innate power to put down growth so that you can choose to put your presence down other places.
And then Towering Roots and Keeper of the Forbidden Wilds both have like very strong control where they are.
Yes, yeah. No, Towering Roots in the Jungle actually impressed me. That was the one that I played randomly for Scotland, and I was like, wow, I actually have my island managed. Yeah.
Yep.
And I really enjoyed playing them. And I think I might try Ember-Eyed Behemoth when we play next, which I think also could be pretty cool, because he has his Incarna as an eye, and how cool is that?
I mean, it is an eye.
It is pretty. It's his glowing red eye.
Yeah, he's only
He's
got
only
one.
got one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why he's always facing the camera.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. All right, Bryn, what do you think this pile is? This is Starlight Seeks Its Form on the top here.
Yeah, it's like not good. That's what this pile is.
This pile is
Incorrect.
This pile's definitely got like the Time Lord in it.
It does, yeah. This is
very high.
This is the analysis paralysis trio, where if you want everyone to take the longest spirit phase in the world, coupled by an even longer spirit phase, because Finder of Path Unseen can just really muck things up, It's like long growth, long spirit phase, short enemy phase, because they're probably like either not doing things or doing things twice, or
you're just putting blight down,
kicking your ass, or you're killing them, and then it's like a long, slow spirit phase again.
Yep.
Yeah, if you want like a really high complexity thing where everyone's just thinking, this is your trio.
Lots of silence, lots of faces and hands.
Yeah, just why did we do this? Why did we do this?
Yeah, I get that one. I was playing Ephemeratron the other night, and that was like my entire.
Yeah, you're just like, why am I doing this?
Why have I done this to myself?
Why did I make these choices?
But that's how I feel playing most of those guys.
Yeah,
It's like,
I would love to do this.
why would I do
this one though? Because I think that would be a great time.
It'd be a quick game.
It would, or the longest game in the world.
It would be a very long, quick game, I think.
All right.
Okay, everyone, what do we think this palace is another...
this is like somehow going to be weirdly Ghostbusters themed, because this guy's like our Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
No.
Yeah. I did like it because I told Travis, like, oh yeah, grab the Marshmallow Man for this one.
Yeah.
And Travis was like, I don't think he calls this guy the Marshmallow Man, but it's because he's got a bowl of marshmallows.
This is the Marshmallow Man.
What's this one, Travis?
This is the Ramp Squad.
Yeah, so these guys all get, like...
just juice shifting memory until he can play a lot of major powers, and then he wins.
Yeah, it's a big like late game scaling comp where the idea is that you kind of just have to weather the storm in the beginning, and then you get really good in the late game because you can play a bunch of major powers, do all the elemental thresholds, and just kick ass doing so.
This is like the big defend team, yeah.
I guess it would be.
It could be.
Yeah,
like because that is pretty
well, kind
much
of what Snake does. Snake has great defend.
Yeah, when you're just defending, you are not winning, so.
Yeah.
You're just not losing. There has to be something that you are currently working towards.
Yeah, Rapid's better green also.
I don't know, maybe hitting all your thresholds on.
Yeah, and just like killing one of the islands. Yeah,
kills one of the parts of the island and everybody on it.
Or just for fun, it's like, you know what? Let's add an island. Let's just do that. Which I'm very excited
for. Kill the island, put it back.
On the same turn, just reset, please, reset. I don't want to frick with this.
I mean, so if you do that, do you get to pick one of them to skip? Because that's like...
Yes, I believe you still would.
Yeah, like
I believe you still would.
You're just like, now there's only 3 of them, and...
I think
just Time Lord all the time.
I do believe that would work that way. Yeah, which would be pretty sick.
Who knows?
Probably, I don't see why it wouldn't.
All right, this one's also pretty tricky.
So I'm like 95% sure there isn't another spirit about tricking the invaders into getting oiled up to mad wrestle. So I have no idea.
This is...
Places of power.
Yes. So what do you mean by that, Travis?
All these guys care a lot about having their... where their sacred sites are.
Yeah.
Where Fathomless makes them build explorers instead of buildings. Rising Heave Stone gives them -1 health, which would be quite strong, and the volcano is the volcano.
The highest,
is the volcano. That's where the thing is. Yeah. It's this guy. That's what he does.
Yeah, you can tell because
you can tell from the way it is.
and notably, I actually think because like volcano can spread its damage out to like adjacent lands when it erupts, right? Because that's what volcanoes do.
Yeah, depending on how many of your own presence you killed.
Yeah.
Like, I think 2 is like you pick like an adjacent land, and then you also do damage in the land you erupted because like it's a volcano.
Yeah.
And 4 is like fear.
Yeah.
Where fear is like the number that you have. 6 is like you do it into all adjacent lands and you like blight the unblighted ones, and then 10 is like win the game. Doesn't matter. Because you do damage, like it's like two away, and you blight one of the unblighted ones.
Yeah, it's like in each land within range 2, it deals +4 damage.
Oh, that's insane.
And
like
each land adjacent to the target, you gotta blight if it doesn't have any.
Yeah. I mean, it does make sense. It costs 10 presents, so it's a big thing to build towards.
So it's like if you've been doing this, you haven't been doing the smaller eruptions really at all.
Yeah.
So.
Or you got like some weird
really cool,
recursion thing.
And one thing
where somebody else is putting your destroyed presence back into the fight, or maybe you got a major power that does that.
Yeah. Which is super sick for the volcano.
It is.
But the thing about these guys is they kind of each can like manage their areas pretty all right. And then they also have some synergy with the volcano if the volcano is able to kind of burst at a distance. Because Fathomless wanted to swap. Bust at a distance. My mistake. The Weasel, he kind of like has like a lot of guys he can kill just like with ping damage as it gets there, and then Rising Heat of Sand and Stone makes the cities and towns easier to kill as well.
Yep.
All right, and then we have our last one here, and we got COVID Lizard. Vengeance as a burning
That's his
plague.
legal name.
It is,
Actually,
yes.
It's his legal given name. This one's gonna be like weird tokens matter on the board.
That was
It's
one
very
that I was
close.
considering, but it didn't make the cut. This one is, well, it is a weird token. It's the Blight token on the board.
Yeah,
These
the Blight
guys,
boys.
yeah, the Blight boys, yeah. So Stones Unyielding Defiance pulls out Blight from the
box,
yeah.
Instead of the pool.
Heart of the Wildfire puts down a shit ton of Blight, but can also clean it up. And then Vengeance of the Burning Plague uses Blight as Badlands. So it's like a payoff to that for the whole squad. This is a very big glass cannon build. And you want either like Stones Unyielding Defiance, or alternatively, if you have the promo, Downpour Drenches the World, because he also has really good Blight removal in his kit. So you're going to want something to help kind of like mitigate some of that risk reward that comes with this team comp.
Yep. Or it's gonna be a real quick game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Heart of the Wildfire does tend that way.
Yeah. But it's like he's very powerful if he can, like, you know, if you don't lose.
Yep.
As usual, I mean, that, I guess you could say that for most spirits.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like a lot of
They're really
spirits
good if you
are
don't
more
lose.
powerful if you do not lose.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. But in theory, he is slightly more powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually how risk reward works. But wow, we did it. 11 spirit trios. Which one are we playing next?
I don't know.
Which one would you want to play?
The Blight ones would probably be
let's
fun.
just do this one and see what happens, because it'll be real fast, and we can just run
Yeah.
a different
I'll
team.
play this.
Yeah, just-
If it doesn't work.
I'll play this.
You want to play the
Yeah, but someone-
analysis paralysis group?
Yeah, someone else can play Time Lord.
No, thank you.
I'd love to play this one. The
green ones?
Yeah, the
That'd
green
be
ones. I
pretty
think
good
that could
too,
be pretty fun.
This one might be fun, like with the
Inside outside.
No yeah, inside outside the dedicated pusher.
Yeah.
Because we've done like the other two before. We haven't really done with the dedicated. pusher.
Dedicated pusher, he's like, hey kid, you want to try drugs?
Yeah.
I also do
The
want
fear
to
guys
try
also
like a
might be
full
fun.
fear,
Yeah.
the fear friends, just like to see how it actually works.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah.
You know, I mean, we could try that and see if we can race Habsburg. We could do that.
Yeah, see how
Yeah.
it
It
goes.
seems like about as good.
Okay,
As
well, I mean,
anything
in all
we've tried to do
fairness,
so far.
then when like the big flip happens, we're not going to be like, they've ruined all our progress. We're just like, oh, we're even more
Wow.
dead. Yeah. It's even
Still
it's
die.
even worse off than it was a few seconds ago. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this Spirit Island month. And like I said, there's going to be more in the future. And we're also going to do Spirit, like new player Spirit videos to like kind of like, here's what you should look for. At least we're going to start with the core set Spirits to kind of get like a test of that. So that's going to be pretty fun too. But thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. And as always, GG's.